So we're still talking about treasures, and we're talking about tangible, real life treasures that we can touch and invisible treasures, and where we want to place our heart. Is it in the things we can touch and see, which can be wonderful and provide us joy and we could be good stewards of, or is it in the things that we can't see in our invisible treasure box? So here's a book by Dolly Parton. She wrote a song and then wrote this book, Coat of Many Colors. I love Dolly Parton. I'd like to be friends with her. Back through the years, I go wandering once again. So here's Dolly singing her songs and making music. And then a little bit further back. And then here we are, the Dolly that she wants us to think about today. Back to the seasons of my youth. I recall a box of rags that someone gave us, and how Mama put the rags to use. There were rags of many colors, but every piece was small. And I didn't have a coat, and it was way down in the fall. Can you see? Mama sewed the rags together, sewing every piece with love. She made my coat of many colors that I was so proud of. And as she sewed, she told a story from the Bible she had read about a coat of many colors Joseph wore. And then she said, I hope this coat will bring you good luck and happiness. And I just couldn't wait to wear it. And Mama blessed it with a kiss. My coat of many colors that my Mama made for me, made only from rags, but I wore it so proudly. I bet when her Mama told her the story about Joseph, it's about how Joseph's father loved him very, very much and gave him such a special coat to wear. And he wanted him to look special because he thought he was special. So I bet that's how Dolly felt from her Mama. Although we had no money, I was rich as I could be in my coat of many colors my Mama made for me. So, with patches on my breeches and holes in both my shoes, in my coat of many colors, I hurried off to school. Just to find the others laughing and making fun of me, and my coat of many colors my Mama made for me. And oh, I couldn't understand it, for I felt I was rich. And I told them of the love my Mama sewed in every stitch. And I told them all the story Mama told me while she sewed, and how my coat of many colors was worth more than all their clothes. But they didn't understand it, and I tried to make them see that one is only poor only if they choose to be. Now, I know we had no money, but I was rich as I could be. In my coat of many colors, my mama made for me. Made just for me. So Dolly has this coat. It's made from rags. There is nothing expensive about this coat. No money, in fact. It was just made from stuff that somebody was trying to get rid of, a box of rags. But her coat is priceless. Why? Could you ever replace the love that her mama sewed into every single stitch? Could you ever replace the love that her mama showed by telling her a story to make her feel special and adored and loved? Could you ever replace the love that Dolly felt when she went dancing off to school in her torn up breeches and her shoes with the holes in them? She felt loved. And she tried to tell the other children that this is a very nice coat and it just shows how very rich I am. Dolly could see the invisible treasure in her coat of many colors. The other children might not have been able to see it. Or the other children might have been very uncomfortable with somebody being different and saying that being different is okay. In fact, it's beautiful in what we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be different. And we read in the New Testament when Jesus talks about consider the lilies of the field and the ravens. They're beautiful in their splendor, and the ravens have enough food to eat. And the lilies are more beautiful than King Solomon in all his splendor. And don't you know that Dolly felt more beautiful than King Solomon in all her splendor in her coat of many colors? Not because it was expensive or cost a lot of money, but because it was full of treasure. It was full of an invisible treasure, and that is love. I hope you feel loved. I hope you feel like your invisible treasure box could be so full of love. Love that you can give to others, love that you can give to yourself, and love that you can receive from others, and love that you can receive from yourself. I love you, and God loves you. Today, in one of our anthems, the words said, to be loved freely and yet known. God knows everything about you, and loves you freely. Take care, friends.